weren't any other paths in the holding cell?
No, it's just made to house this one asshole. They stuck a "Don't kill yourself" collar on him. Apparently gold for some reason, or it looks gold. You got to get it somewhere. You're not sure though, because it does look like old elven runes all over the collar and shit. So you're really not. It's pretty goddamn distinctive as well. So yeah, I don't know if you want to go take it to the local elf tribe and go, is this worth anything?
We'll stick it in the vault so it gets forgot with all the rest of them.
That's up to you. It feels as heavy as gold. If it is gold, then it should be worth a couple of coins at least.
Something's telling me that eventually we might need to use this to recapture the thing we've just released. So I don't think we'll do that.
This reminds me of a time when we had to find a big red ruby.
I do have some good news there for you. Whatever it turned into looked like it was semi-translucent spirits that you're doubting could be chained down because they're kind of incorporeal looking. So, good news.
I'm guessing something potentially, though, some kind of magics might have brought it together in that body in the first place, and hence why they managed to trap it.
Give me a cryptozoology roll. This is a kind of a perfect thing for it.
Cryptozoology.
Yes.
Can I try that?
Yeah, everybody can try that. He's like crypto, and you guys are like crypto, and she goes crypto, and it shows like the fucking undead scroll in the background, crypto. That'd be a fucking interesting song, yeah.
Crypto. You should both roll it at learn if you have to, just in case you get it.
Nope.
Crypto.
How about like lore type of skill?
What kind of lore?
I
have a cult.
Beastkin elf lore.
Beastkin elf lore, sure. Beastkin elf lore would work. Occult at half.
How about ruin lore for the ruins?
That was simple Latin.
Dana made it.
Oh, I did forget. Yeah, I saw Dana made it. I did. What? Dirt lore?
Dog lore. I don't know why I've got dog lore. That's ridiculous.
I'm into it. No problem. Let me find it here real quick. Because somehow in her fucking extensive occult studies,
this is not a djinn, is it? It looked a bit like a djinn, actually.
It did. You're thinking it's some sort of evil elf thing, something. Where did it go? You're thinking that essentially, to put it in video game terms, because I can't find my cool elf terms, the boss is done with that form, the easy to trap form, and it's now in its next stronger form. It's like a Pokemon type of boss.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, my bad. And so it's achieved its next form. But you remember that these demon things that you guys released upon the world, they're kind of like they will go and try to get into other people, take them over, and cause them to kill off other people and so on. Not sure.
Chaos. So wrong. Chaos.
Yeah. So you're thinking that you're pretty much free and clear on the chains and stuff if you're wanting to. I mean, if you looking at it this way, there's 3 long chains. So if you each want the biggest set of gold bling ever.
Well.
I forgot what the first 2 things I was meant to ask Freddie about. Fuck me.
Moving a copy of the throw skill onto the spell sheet.
No. That was the last thing, was putting willpower by the throw magic tab. What were the first two?
Was it do with skills? Actually, you might ask him to make the default value of all new spells 0, unless you put in something else. That way people can't break the thing.
That's a good point.
I don't know if he can, but I thought it was something to do with skills. Was it survival skills?
No.
No? I don't know. Does anybody else remember? Yeah, I thought he was making notes of the shit when it was coming up. I was wrong.
I've normally got good memory for this, but
It'll come to you. I'm sure.
Sanity categories.
Oh yeah, skeleton.
Yes, well done.
Take cards. Take cards.
So
Scott.
we want
skeletons,
skeleton and avatar form as
standard and demon form.
Yes. Okay.
Demon form is different than standard demons.
Right. So first, can we change default?
Now, with her amazing rolls, I'm going to assume that Zool can get you guys back to civilization. Unless she doesn't want to. You notice your donkey's got just a little bit of blood. Just a little bit of blood right there. And it looks at you like, and it shows like the big heart eyes like in the, and it looks at Scott and it shows like the light shining up from under its fucking long face. Like, meh, meh, meh. It continues looking at Dana, and it's doing the soft, doughy-eyed thing, where they look moist and stuff.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Who's a good donkey? Who's a good mule horsey?
You're thinking that she seems to have bonded with this thing. By the way, you can put down, Dana, that you and this donkey have a very good relationship. So I'm not saying it's going to become a pet for you, but until it's killed and eaten, possibly by Glenn, this donkey will serve you faithfully. I'm not saying.
I will name it.
Okay.
I will name it Pretty.
Very well. Pretty the fucking. Now, also in your notes on Pretty, make a note that it really hates everybody except you, and will bite and kick.
And has a thirst for
Glenn's blood. Yeah, and make a note that it's had Glenn's blood and decided it needs more. Because donkeys are like that. They're like the piranha of the fucking lands. The piranha of the plains.
It's a mule.
Right.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark mule.
Well, it can't have kids, which is a disappointment, but it can still try to kill and eat Glenn when he's not looking.
Which is almost as good.
She seems to be picking up different kind of followers and stuff. She's got like the silence guy. She's got the fucking donkey and shit. She's got a fucking weird ring that she doesn't use anymore, possibly because the magic is all dried up. But other than that, it's fine. So, anyway, right. Is there anything else you guys want to do before the end of the session?
Should we go ahead and sell the collar thing?
If so, where? Because right now it's still in really suspicious, highly recognizable form.
It's also magic, so I don't really.
Oh, I've made a contact.
The collar is.
Special metal store in Shermer where there is no magic. So
I don't know. It seems like I don't know if with people's roles we'd have the information of would we be able to put other thing in here, or was it like tailor made for specific beast?
No, you can stick it on Scott. That way, if the magic's affecting him, he definitely won't commit suicide.
We can't put other magic into it. If that's what you mean.
No, I mean clamp it on you. That's exactly what I meant, Logan.
Going to kill myself.
That'll definitely keep him from killing himself in future. I mean,
well, for say people that the demon has possessed.
they will be unable to kill themselves. They might still try to kill you, but they can't kill themselves.
Yeah. I don't know if
That could be
something
handy
like
to have.
that might be worth more than getting the,
That's a lot of gold.
You know what?
It really is.
You know what? We've had more than a few interrogated victims kill themselves before we could get the information out of them. This could be quite handy.
Yeah, if you wanted to separate the chains from the collar, I know exactly how much gold worth the collar is and how much gold worth the chains are, so it's up to you.
I like that idea. Okay.
You want to do now, Kinley? I'm going to need a simple strength roll for you to go and just snap the chains off because gold is fucking soft compared to Kinley, who is hard as fucking rocks. So he goes and now it's essentially it's a round collar, but then it's got three little things that are kind of built in but jutting out. So if you wanted to put new chains or something like that in there, you could. Okay. So you've got 3 gold or goldish. You're not on the ones you snapped off. It looks like it's gold all the way through. Is it pure? You don't fucking know. You barely know it's gold. The only reason you know it's gold is because you're used to. Well, everybody except for Kinley is used to spending something that's of this rough color. Kinley may have seen this before, but he doesn't pay attention to it.
Rah.
Says the party paladin. So where would you like to go? What do you want to do with your big collar?
Big collar, we will put in the vault for now, just in case we do need it for any reason.
Well, keep in mind that things in the embassy vault may or may not be accessible, depending. They do have a bank in the town if anybody has a bank vault box, or you can put it in like different storage sheds and different zones. I mean, there's all kinds of places.
Bank? What is a bank?
They usually contain gates to cyberpunk. You remember that about banks? So where would you like to keep the super distinctive with elven runes on it collar? Super distinctive.
Gonna wrap it up in a blanket and put it in the pack while we're going through country.
Sure, you don't want to make Glenn wear it just in case there's any bandits around. It's a good way to get bandits to come out and try to kill you is wear this fucking giant gold collar. I mean, if you want to get random combat from time to time, we need to clear out the bandits. Glenn, put on the collar. But I would have killed myself. Put on the There you go.
Yeah, that's that could actually be handy.
Yeah, it definitely could. I mean, now there's all kinds of like resistance rolls and stuff, but it's pretty fucking good magic to keep you from killing yourself. But that's all it does. It's the collar of I can't kill myself. Whoever's wanting. So where do you want to store it is the big question.
Yeah, we'll put it in the vault at the embassy.
Very well. You may not have access to it when you need it, but it'll be secure.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything else you wanted to store in the vault in the embassy while he's running down there? Otherwise, it's fuck you is the answer.
Do we want to keep these swords? Or
10 sticks of dynamite?
No, he says. By the way, he gives you the 10 sticks of dynamite in the vault, so mark them off of the vault, please, because some idiot put in 10 sticks of dynamite. He basically gives them to you and goes, there you go.
So now I've got 20 sticks of dynamite?
Uh-huh.
Is this exactly the same as what the last party did? We're going to go blow it up.
Something like it. Did somebody adjust the vault already to mark off the dynamite?
I can't. I didn't know if Scott was doing it.
I can do it if you want.
Please make a note. No dynamite stored in vault ever.
And if you can put the collar in there, that would be great.
Yeah.
And give back my sword of false hopes.
That's a good name for it. No problem. Oh, by the way, quick note, please don't tell anybody about this adventure. What I'm doing is I'm running multiple groups on it, and each group that doesn't kill a demon, things get better. If they do kill the demon, it gets worse. So it's kind of like I'm seeing how it works out, because I've got a good idea that everybody's going to kill the demon. So that's going to be fun for Logan.
What are we, 2 for 0 right now?
Yep.
No.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, he threw shit at my face, or look, it's a target. Either way, he dies. So now, where do you want to go to try to get your chains turned into a form like ingots or something that you could then take to somebody who will buy ingots or whatever?
Oh, I was thinking we could just give the chain to the metal store in St. Louis.
They usually people make ingots out of shit because they have weights and stuff on them. Do you want to just try to sell them the chain and go, we got this off of a giant gangster or something?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, if you want to just try to sell them chain, he's going to have to bring in you're selling at the I Buy Gold jewelry type store? Actually, there might be more gold than they want.
It's the specialty metal store.
Oh, they'll buy it. All right. And so that's in Shermer?
Yeah, it's St. Louis and the Shermer zone.
Got it. And you're getting there by going through how?
Oh, it's not Avatar form, is it?
Clems.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Did we just say it's one big thingy, wasn't it?
What's
You're
that?
not gonna have one. You're gonna have one differently for the Avatar and the demon form, or do you know what that?
Oh yeah, no. There's 2 different skills, 2 different stands.
Okay.
What's the password to use the Clems there, Glenn?
The dingo ate your baby.
It doesn't work. It's not that.
The
Yeah.
dingo, my baby?
Nope.
Everything changed
How did that happen?
because security breaches, whatever.
Do you know what it is?
Not off the top of my head. I don't use Clems much anymore. I don't trust him. He's part of the system.
Well, even if I can't travel through, I'm going to look in the back room door.
Wow, that's a scary ass pit. Take card for remembering there's shit going on with Clems. So, how would you like to get to Shermer so you can exchange your giant gold fucking chain for Shermer money, which I'm sure will be totally cool to have.
I'm staying back at the MC drinking, just so you know.
That's fair.
It's a fair cop.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm going to try and make whiskey come to me because it's a new day. Yeah,
It's a new day.
I'm going to keep doing it until I can bring whiskey to me.
So, Scott, do you have a trump card or something?
Well, we have a trump card to Shermer, so we could take one of the abandoned cars and drive it back to St. Louis.
Abandoned cars?
I imagine haven't people been just taking St.
There's
Louis
a fucking
cars and
line
driving-
of cars. The only problem is that in order to drive them long enough to shadow walk out, unless you've got 20 fucking willpower, which I don't think you guys do, you're essentially going to be making probably, let's see, you're driving for roughly 2 hours. So that'd be every 10 minutes, so that'd be 6. That'd be 12 willpower rolls to try to get the car to go.
Well, can't we just? You had a trump of a place in Shermer, Illinois.
But
Oh,
it's
yeah,
easy willpower
Trump
rolls.
to Shermer and then steal a car and drive it to St. Louis.
So you've got
Returning the
giant
car.
gold chains, and then you're going to go out stealing the fucking car.
It's returning a car, because surely other Doras have stolen these cars from St. Louis.
I was going to say, not that far from the embassy, like, a few hours walk is a fucking barn of cars that
Yeah.
the PCs have brought there and left there.
I mean, if we shadow walk to Shermer, then we're likely to end up on the wrong continent.
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
Yep.
That's why I'm saying Trump.
Trump is
Although
your best bet to get there.
I have the new ability that I haven't tried out yet to shadow walk to a specific place.
You'll probably fail it and get stuck out in the middle of like some strange shadows where, bad things will happen to you and you'll be violated by
Yay.
a raccoon or something, which would be cool.
Well, skeleton squirrel seems
Right.
normal now.
Right. So, would you like to try something with a better chance of working as opposed to, I have a new skill. Let me try to fucking kill myself. Playing in shadows is dangerous. What you gonna do? Bad Scott, what you going to do? What you going to do? Don't sniff the glue, Bad Scott, Bad Scott.
Okay. Let's Trump to Vorus.
Divorce. Ah, I see what you're thinking now. Very good. Certainly, who's Trump? Who's got a Trump to Vorus?
I have it.
Excellent. Give me where does the Trump specifically go in Vorus?
It's the detective agency waiting room.
Give me a luck at half to see if that Trump still works, or you can just mark it off. Because, of course, it for some reason Logan can't figure out still fucking works, despite God knows how much traffic going through there and shit. So you and Dana leave the party paladin far behind. Trump, unless you want to fucking grab him and try to drag him against his will. Oh, never mind. You leave the party paladin and you trump over to Vorus. You're now in Vorus, and detective's like, "Oh, we come for that job?" You're like, "Fuck off! That's a nice gold chain you got there. Fuck off! It's in a bag. It sounds like gold to me." And right. So then, what are you going to do?
I hide the gold chain in my backpack,
Right.
so we don't get.
He looks at your disgusting backpack that you've been lugging around for God knows how long. He just shakes his head. I expect a suit and tie when you're on the job, he tells you.
I'm wearing.
He looks at the bloody, tattered remains of your clothes. You guys both look like you have been out in a fucking jungle fighting undead for hours. He just shakes his head. He says, "I expect less blood and more clothes."
Yes, sir.
He gives you each a young detective agency T-shirt. Wear these instead.
Thank you.
He mutters and stuff as he goes back into his office. "Don't steal my damn cars!" You hear him yell. And he, right. So now where are you gonna go? Quickly now. Matt's not doing anything.
Okay, we're gonna go to the storage unit. And
How would you like to get there? Are you stealing one of his cars?
Isn't there like a sign them out thing?
No, that's pretty much your option is stealing one of his cars. He doesn't sign out cars unless you're on a job. You're not on a job, so you should be stealing the car, which he just told you not to do.
Take a cab.
Oh,
Freddy's like,
yeah.
he's like, "Don't give cars to this man." And picture of Freddy.
Do you have any Vorus money?
Yeah.
Cool. Where's the cab to? Oh, storage area. Is storage area in the same town as detective agency?
Yeah.
$40.
Okay.
You arrive at the storage area. Haha, you're here now.
I dump the dynamite in the storage unit.
Please make a note of it. Is the cab waiting for you or something?
Yeah.
He
Then we
looks
come right
nervously
back.
at the fucking crate marked TNT. You're sitting there going, No problem. You get back in the cab. Where to?
Bus station.
Okay, mark off $100. You guys arrive at the bus station, buy tickets to where?
To what was the name of the town with the Clems in it?
Mm.
It's like the next town over in Ohio.
Mm.
What town are we in?
Do you think knowing the town you are in currently will help you to remember what town you need to go to?
It's either
I think you're in Dayton right now.
or Cincinnati.
The guy at the bus window just sits there and watching you like,
Can I roll memory?
sure, give me a memory at half. You go, I wanna go somewhere. And the guy's like, yes. I want to go somewhere different. All right. Says the guy. He gives
Where
you
was the
both
Clems?
bus tickets. He doesn't know what you're talking about. He's like,
I'm
next.
not talking to you. They not.
I don't know.
Think hard about it.
Probably Oak Brook, Glen, Ellen, Water Street, Willow Stream.
Nice.
2 tickets to Oakbrook.
Sounds
He gives you 2 tickets.
There's got to be one of those.
No, they're one town each. It's a really long name on the town, and it shows a bus with the whole name. She's like, God damn it. Glenn's like, oh, there you go. He just looks at the camera.
It's Cincinnati.
Well, that'll be fun to go there and find out we're wrong. Let's do it.
Cut to Kinley. Been a couple days since you've heard from these assholes.
Oh, wait a minute, I say after a while. No, don't worry, I didn't remember.
Could I send out my Logris to try and bring me back gold chains?
Unfortunately, you only get one
No.
word, so
No.
I have.
Can I make two rolls then for the 2 days they're gone?
sure.
Yeah.
How about can we explore Shadow to look for this place?
You could. That's the really risky way of doing it, as opposed to becoming bus hobos. What was your word, Matt?
Take you to
Whiskey.
a place.
Right. Here you got a bottle of whiskey. Cool.
I love this new power.
All right. Right, you guys are currently riding the rails and stuff. Yeah, it shows Glenn with like a fucking beard and stuff he's growing. And you both got bindles and shit. And you got a huge fucking bag of heavy ass gold chains and shit. And you're like, I've been riding these rails for a couple of years now. My bindle full of gold chains.
If it's not in Cincinnati, then we'll call 411.
What town and listing, please?
Looking for Clem's Barber Shop. It's
What
somewhere
state,
in Ohio.
town, or area code, please?
I'm not sure what town it's in. That's the problem. It's in Ohio.
Sorry, I'm going to need the town, sir.
Can you check Cleveland?
I'm sorry, sir. Cleveland is not a town.
What?
Oh, Cleveland, Ohio. It is a town. Take a card. Oh, she goes, my God, it is. This is horrible.
I was going to say, Logan, I'm from England. I know that.
She gives you an address.
Wow. What a roll. What a roll.
Okay,
She hangs
we
up.
go there.
Or actually, she gives you. No, I'm sorry. They don't give you an address. They give you a phone number. They never give addresses. She gives you the fucking phone number.
Can I have the address?
She rolls to see if she is a bad person. Low is bad. Now she gives you the address.
Yeah.
All right. Got to Cleveland. Abby, what can I do you for? And you're like, you've been gone for literally days. You're both really hungry and thirsty. You've been lugging heavy gold chain around.
They still got bits of bone sticking out of their hair.
That's awesome.
Like a shave.
Hot towel?
Yep.
First, before I go, I fly another airplane saying, "Hope you're doing well," into this back room as well.
All right.
Another little note.
Got it. Let's see here. There's no reply at all, I'm afraid. Maybe
Okay.
nobody's listening. Oh. Anyway, right. Where are you going back to? Says Clem.
St. Louis.
Her as well?
Yep.
Yes.
Hot towels are put over your guys' faces, and nothing happens.
Hmm?
And he takes it off, goes, shave?
Yes.
He gives you a fucking shave. Shave? He asks you, Dana.
Yes.
He gives you a fucking straight razor shave. You guys haven't moved for some reason.
Why didn't it work?
You're not really sure.
I look at the barbershop pole.
It appears to be in.
Should we flip it?
Flip it.
That worked.
I look around.
Nobody else
if
is in here.
I flip it.
You go outside of the barbershop, open up the barbershop pole thing, pull it out. Clem immediately stops shaving Glenn, goes into the back room, closes the door. You flip it around the airway and put it back in and close it.
Yep.
Okay.
I go back in.
Clem doesn't come back.
Huh. Probably takes a day to reset.
I don't know. I've never done that before. I probably broke it forever. I look at.
Where do you guys want to stay the night? You're thinking. You look
Yeah.
up.
Let's find a motel and get cleaned up.
Okay.
Clem's looks fine. Let's just stay here. We'll
It
close
does have running water, I guess. So yeah, you could technically. I mean, if you don't mind getting cleaned up with a huge fucking plate glass window. Other than that, it's fine. I mean, normally you go in the back room, but now you just scream and fall to your death. So I don't recommend that.
Well, they have. Aren't there blinds or something that get covered at night?
Nope. By the way, whoever's breathing into the mic, please don't.
It's Matt.
Me?
Yeah.
You naughty person. All right, so you guys get cleaned up as best you can by hiding behind the door while you're trying to clean and then darting back and forth to this thing. People, oddly, don't really seem to pay much attention to you, possibly because you don't have scales. Next day dawns, Clem's doesn't open. Matt, it's been their day they've been gone. You're actually getting a little worried about them. But, you know, you've gotten plenty of alcohol.
Yeah.
Once when you were like, whiskey, and you were trying your tendrils and it didn't work, but somebody slapped a bottle of it in your hand, and you're like, oh.
Did you put it back in right, Dana?
I thought I did. I want to look in the back room.
Did you?
Deep pit.
Clem! I shout.
No answer.
Did you flip it and put it back in, or did you flip it and then flip it back and put it back in?
You go do what you want to do.
I go look at it. Does it look like it's upside down?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I put it back.
All right.
Open it up. Flip it. Put it back in.
Again? Or just the once?
I put it so it's right side up.
Done. Right. Kinley, you're sitting there in one of the wingback chairs, whiskey bottle, and you're like, it's been 4 days since they were going off to try to sell gold chains. You're very concerned about them. And you're thinking that they may be dead by now.
It might be. This is a long gold run.
It is a super lot. I mean, both of you guys pretty much, the only thing you've had to eat in like 4 days is water out of Clem's taps. That's it. That's the extent of your food. You're both like a little bit delirious, a little bit punchy and stuff, but you've gotten some sleep on some of the buses. Glenn at one point did manage to have a high point by stealing a little kid's crackers or something when the mom wasn't looking.
Is there like a hot dog vendor or something?
You go staggering out in the street looking for sustenance. Give me a luck.
Unfortunately, I have no way of contacting these particular two.
That is some funny shit.
Anything.
This is what happens when players don't make enough trump cards of themselves and distribute them. So, Glenn, how's that luck roll coming along?
I mean, I think I used to have one of Matt, but he's constantly shape-shifting. So
you like shape-shifting?
Shit, they're all broken.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. I should have been trying to make more trumps for me for.
Well, that's for skill whoring after the game. We've moved all the trumps over to that. Mm-hmm. But it uses twice as many rolls now. You don't get 10 for that and 10 for that.
Unfortunately, I'll be using my skill whoring on other things.
I figured as much. Where's that luck roll, Glenn? See how punchy he is? He's like, am I looking for something? Hot dogs! Hot dogs! I have hot dogs for sale! He goes, oh. Right, you go and molest the hot dog salesman who happens to be wandering by. He's selling hot dogs for $1 each. How many do you want? Or do you want to just buy his entire cart for $1,500 and wheel it back to Clem? That includes all the condiments if you buy his cart, by the way. He's happy to get out of the hot dog business. He'll even throw in his paper hat.
I can imagine Dana turning around going, are you just following us? He's like, lady, your husband's putting my kid through college.
5 hot dogs.
No problem. You want to just eat them all real quick?
And I put lots of condiments on them.
He scowls at you with hatred.
And I bring him back to the barber shop.
You guys split your very small meal. God damn, he's got a lot of condiments. I have all condiments and little hot dog fucking with
lots of condiments because that's all that she's able to eat.
No problem. You get some hot dog buns full of mustard and shit. Oh, that's so sad. All right.
You're the worst provider ever.
No problem. So
you remembered.
What do you guys want to do now? It's maybe at 10 a.m.
How long has it been since I turned the poll?
A good half an hour.
Did you put the thing with the pole?
He's going, how long has it been since we've been deserted in this club? I've lost the days. I don't know if it's 5 days, 6 days.
Give it one more day.
So you guys are going to live and sleep and starve slowly to death and suck on the water out of Clem's taps here and hope for the best. For
like one more day.
Just eat a bunch of hot dogs.
All right, that's super. Yeah, having a couple of hot dogs definitely sustains me for days on end.
I mean, there's got to be restaurants all around.
Oh, there are. I thought you wanted a hot dog vendor. I mean, you guys can
anytime I
easily
get
go
hungry.
Okay. Mark off $40 for food for both of you for the day instead of just living off of that.
Sure.
No, we don't spend that much.
Imagine
$40 for each of us a day.
No, for both of you.
Even that.
Yeah, but have you ever been divorced before? Yeah.
Imagine they're gonna sell the chains for like $35.
And then after eating, you go back and sleep in Clem's?
Okay, I have the stupidest idea ever.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm getting silly staking out this barber shop. And I want to, but I need your help, Glenn, I don't want to fall through. I want to open up this back door.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. You want to restrain her real quick, Glenn, so she doesn't commit suicide?
Where's the suicide collar?
And stick my face in there.
The suicide collar would be a big help right now, you're thinking.
Yeah. Then it probably, but would it know? Like, if it wasn't my intent, would it stop me from dying?
Good
from
question. Good question. Do you want to go back and get it? God, you wish you could go back.
Shit, that's actually quite a powerful magic item. Do everything in its power to stop you from dying.
That would be.
I've got some paracord. I can make like a harness handle or something. I don't know. Tie you off? Is that what you're asking?
I want to like stick my hand in there, and if it doesn't fall off from death, I want to check this weird void thing.
There's no like halfway going through a gate.
Right. Take a card there, Glenn.
Well, I guess I'm going all the way in.
No.
She's been in the barber shop too long, Glenn. She fucking snapped.
She's got cabin fever.
This has been bugging me for a long time.
Do you want the skill 5?
Do you want to bring back more hot dogs?
Okay, I'll get you vegan food.
I'm sick of buns with mustard on it. That's not real food.
Glenn, you have you have a trump of me.
I do.
If I were to pass through this gate and then you start trying to pull me back, maybe I'd be able to hold my breath with my swimming skill long enough for you to do that. So then I would have like a 2-minute look around.
Probably 2 minutes.
Now, he's not able to start it now and then me walk through.
I don't know.
No sign of Clem.
Maybe we need to not be in here for it to reset.
Sure, we'll do that first. But then, a close second. Going through this thing.
If he doesn't jump, I'm going to kill myself in the pit. Okay, he says, I respect your decision.
Maybe Clem should be functioning before you jump in there.
I'm going to go bring him back. Clem.
Oh, I don't think that's how it works.
Pretty sure that's how it works.
But maybe.
I already have some little skill pluses for generics.
Okay.
Freddie's saying you can add a macro so you can actually have the will buttons at the bottom of the screen the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That would be nice. I don't know how to do it, though.
All right, Glenn. Let's do your idea of both of us leaving.
All right.
Do you guys want to go live on the streets like hobos, or do you want to
we get
enough with this giant flashes of time.
Day.
We're just exiting the door. You're like, so a year later.
So
you've died of old age.
Yay! You guys go get a cheap hotel for like $40.
Yeah.
Do you have $40, or do you need to sell your package of gold?
I've got lots of sleeve stack money.
Oh, that's good. All right, you guys go stay there for the night and eat vegan food and stuff like that. And yeah, by the way, the $40 was for eating for the day, not just for a meal.
Yeah.
So you guys in the morning go back to Clem's, and he's in there.
Hey.
Let's see. Scott gets a fucking card for something. Some reason. Nobody knows why. But Sheila feels disappointed not to be able to commit suicide by throwing herself into a fucking pit.
I come up to him and I hold his face. What was it like?
Where
did you go?
Howdy, what can I do you for?
Well, what is it? Take me with you next time.
Oh, I'm sure there's still a pit in the back room if you want to jump in it, but I mean, I'm not going to.
I'm not doing that to you.
No, she's
Yeah.
got Clem by the face. He's like, Howdy, what can I do you for?
Yes.
I'm just telling you. You didn't miss your chance.
I know, but he has first experience here. Did he break down into his digital code? That was you're just ones and zeros and flying paper airplanes. Is that all that's in there? I need to know. Is there a pocket world in there where it's just a bunch of Clems that are hung up like suits in their different outfits for the different shadow pockets? I need to know.
She's losing it.
She's lost it. So Clem continues asking every 30 seconds, Howdy, what can I do you for?
You can do me for a lot, Clem.
Poor Clem. He looks confused yet wanting to be helpful.
I could just give me a shave. And I sit down on the chair.
Hot towel? He says.
Yes.
Where are you going back to?
I don't know. I'm sobbing under the towel.
Howdy, what can I do you for? He says as she sobs under the towel. It's been days on the fucking streets and riding around on the buses and the fucking train for some reason. And she's been forced to eat hot dog buns with too much mustard. Howdy, what can I do you for? Says Clem. She's just sobbing under her towel.
Current zone designation?
He says, Boris.
Seems to be in order.
Howdy, what can I do you for?
Are you going to do it?
Am I gonna do what?
You going to jump in the hole?
I'm in the chair. Let's go sell this thing.
Okay. We, Trump to...
You're going to Trump instead? After all this fucking time of waiting on the Clems?
Wrong word.
Howdy, what can I do you for? Says Clem.
Shave.
Hot towel?
Yes.
Where are you going back to?
St. Louis.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Son of a bitch. The dingo ate your baby?
Howdy, what can I do you for?
Does this belong? Keyword again.
Shave?
Hot towel?
Yes.
Where are you going back to?
St. Louis.
I'm sorry, I don't
Dingo
understand.
ate your baby.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. At this point, you begin to wish that Kinley wore his fucking bracelet so you could call his ass.
Yeah,
But he doesn't.
didn't know it the last time either.
No.
Reset password.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Howdy, what can I do you for?
Bitch.
Howdy, what can I do you for? He repeats every 30 fucking seconds like clockwork. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Howdy, what can I do you for?
I exit the shop.
Just Dana throwing herself in the pit in the background. Yeah! If she does, that may be the last you ever see of her.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if she'll survive it. If she does not survive it, she'll be back with Kinley. If she does survive it, who knows what horrors she shall see.
I'm thinking to Trump back to beast skin.
Oh, why didn't you just do that days ago? Oh, because you were trying to sell something. Got it. So you pull out your trump, and where specifically does this trump go to? Is this the gate one?
What do you think, Dana?
Did you finish the sale?
No, Clem's doesn't work.
Oh. Well then.
Well, to be technical, Glenn doesn't work. Clem's is fine.
To Kinley.
Yeah.
But
Okay, it's Trump to the PC Suite Beastkin Australian Embassy.
I do want to get into Clem's though.
The PC suite?
Is there a Clem close to the embassy?
There's a Clem's hidden underneath the embassy with all the security.
I want to go through that door.
I was going to say the card for the PC suite in Beastkin is long broken. There hasn't been a PC suite in a long time. That room's been remodeled and taken over.
You said it's Joshua's room now.
Oh, you're using his room. Cool. Give me a luck roll at full.
So,
Joshua's room is different than the PC suite.
sorry. Fuck.
You guys are trumping over, and as soon as you trump in, Rhino guards come up, peer at you closely, and say, "You're not Joshua McKay." Then they pick you both up and literally march you out of the suite and toss you back into play. Kinley, you hear some disturbance and stuff as the door bursts open. Rhino-headed guards come and drop off these two really disheveled-looking motherfuckers who are wearing like young detective agency T-shirts, and they both kind of look like they've been fucking homeless for a while or something. Kinley giggles
Wow.
at
You guys are still alive?
you.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Though we might need that collar for Dana.
So, how have you been?
Good. How much did you get for the chains?
Turns out none of the Clems anywhere work. You know anything about that?
You're using the right password?
Probably not.
Like I said, the password has been changed.
Okay, but you don't know what it is.
I remember reading something about it being changed, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
Well, I know
Use it.
they set a password just on the Beastkin one, and it was the dingo ate your baby, or the dingo ate my baby, possibly. But we did
Somewhere
that.
like that.
Didn't work.
Passwords don't have to be exact, right?
But now they're all passworded. And that's new.
God despise me.
At least the ones that we tried.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or you were trying an invalid designation.
It's the designation that worked last time.
Nope.
So,
You were definitely using different designations. But it's more fun for Logan this way if you've forgotten what you were doing or what other people were doing. This makes Logan
100%
happy.
sure I said St. Louis last time.
Nope. You ended up in St. Louis, but you didn't say St. Louis. But you definitely visited St. Louis. You remember they got that big arch thing. And yeah.
tempting new buttons. I have new buttons at the bottom of my screen. I think we should all do this.
I have
You
a
can
lot
put
of
them.
buttons.
You can put them in the macro buttons all down the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter where your character sheet is. You can just hit your willpower.
Nice. So, what are you guys going to do? They've still got a really tattered looking bag full of gold chains. They want to sell them so bad. And if they take much longer to sell them, I'm going to make a whole adventure called Selling the Gold Chains that I'll run next time they're on.
I changed my clothes.
God, you feel so much better. You get cleaned up, change clothes and stuff. You guys feel 100% better. So much better.
I really think we should just call it vegan hot dogs. That should be the name of the adventure.
Eating hot dogs?
Look, vegan hot dogs.
That's just mean.
Which is basically just a bun with sauce in it.
I think Dana was still curious about her experiment.
Where's that collar?
Oh.
It's in storage.
It has been several days since you asked for anything. He might be less violently opposed to going on runs to get shit for you now. So, yeah, that's a possible thing.
Is there scuba or spacesuit gear here? I know I have some spacesuit in the Raven, but that's not...
Oh, I can't wait until you guys go to see the fucking Raven. That'll make me fucking happy. I'm looking forward to that. Do you want to go there now? I mean, you could maybe sell it there, the gold chain. Get some credits.
Here at the embassy, is there... What were you saying, Scott?
So the gold prices there are still shit.
Well, here at the embassy, is there a garden?
Yeah, several. They mostly raise food as opposed to plants because they got a lot of fucking people to feed. But yeah, food gardens. They'd like to grow flowers someday, but
because I was thinking that fresh food would be a huge commodity in the on the rock.
kind of a huge commodity for the people who eat here, though.
Yes. So I was wondering about if I could expand the gardens.
The refugees are gone then.
Well, you're not sure where they are. They were here before, and their stuff is most of their stuff is still here.
We asked one of the. You.
Says the guy. He starts running. Kinley's after me. Oh, Jesus.
Come in there, please. Owen! Owen!
Kinley goes and grabs some random guy who struggles in vain against him, and he drags him into here.
What's happening to all the refugees?
When Kinley shakes somebody, they stay shaken. He says,
Gently.
what do you mean, what's happened to them? What have you heard? Are they in trouble?
No, where are they?
Oh, they're feeding people. He starts crying.
Just Wrestling Rad's idea, is it? To go and distribute food into the...
I don't know. They don't tell us anything because we're the next generation here.
Where's Elwin?
I think he's probably in his office.
I go to his office.
Please put me down, he says.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What do you two want to do while do you want to follow Kinley and see what happens?
Yeah, I'm gonna want that necklace, that collar, and a gas mask with oxygen.
You might want to check the thing. I don't know if they've got any gas masks with oxygen here. You might want to check
It says 3.
Oh, then yes, okay. You guys go visit Elwin, and he's sitting there filling out forms, and he just he does the thing where he's still going, but he glances up and he's like, yes?
Hey, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
Paperwork, he says.
Yeah. So, we're trying to work out what's happened to all the refugees.
Oh, that's it? I thought you were going to make me run down to the fucking storage. Jesus.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. All right. No worries then. Yeah.
Too.
What?
I said we're gonna ask him for glow sticks too.
Oh, God damn it. Am I going to go through all that shit for glow sticks? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, we're making a list.
Oh, good. Check it twice, he says.
Yeah.
They went through to Gothic.
Yeah, and they're feeding the master.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, actually, they went on a few hops because first they had to go over to what's it called, Shermer, the one that pops out in St. Louis, pick up a bunch of fucking food there and repackage it and stuff so it's not in any kind of containers that'll alarm anybody. And then they went back over to there, and then they're distributing the food and stuff like that. We're trying to stave off a revolution.
This is good. This is good. This is good.
Oh, yeah. We're making a little bit of money too. So
it gets them out of your hair and it gives them purpose rather than just milling around here.
Well, no, here they were doing a bunch of stuff. We were working on rebuilding the main castle and stuff for the city.
But it was very crowded here, so it's pretty good to have a bit of free time as he looks at us.
He just fucking glares at you. Just fucking glares at you. He's like, yeah, free time.
Yeah.
Did someone change the password on the Clems?
Not that they told me about. Why? It's still a dingo ate your baby, right?
A dingo ate your baby.
Isn't it?
I thought
Or is
it
it
was,
the dingo ate your baby? Or is it a dingo ate my baby? God damn, I hate that password, he says. An easier password would probably be a good thing.
yeah.
Something like swordfish. That's hard to fuck up, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
sure,
agree.
it's always swordfish, but that's not the important thing right now.
I think I said the dingo ate your baby.
They may have changed it from that then. I don't know. Plus, it does seem to switch back and forth sometimes. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, usually there's a lot of yelling before it works, and everybody just disappears.
Just say all of them really fast.
Yeah.
That would probably work.
Yeah.
So, is that it? Or do I have to fucking run down there?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Sure, what do you need, he says.
Need the gold collar that got put down there recently.
That was a week or close to a week ago. Where have you guys been anyway?
You don't want to know.
Talk about it.
Oh, God, why'd I ask? He says, I don't know. All right, so gold collar, some glow sticks.
And one of the three gas masks with oxygen.
All right.